Hello everybody, my name is Bobblehead and welcome to another Bobblehead video. In today's video I'm going to be talking all about the Project Ocean construction updates at the Alton Towers resort, featuring some Forbidden Valley updates as well. No, not a Gold Rush episode. What a surprise, I haven't made that a trilogy, just 2 episodes. Now, let's get straight into it, shall we? If you watched my last episode of the Project Ocean construction updates, if you haven't, there will be a card in the top right hand corner for you to go and watch it to find out what it was like previously. However, you can just stick around and continue watching this one first. If you have watched it though, you will know that I had some incredible concrete making analogies, and I said that they had put on some steel pole things onto the other irony pole things where the concrete goes. One of them is for where the concrete actually is put into and keeping it in place, and the other one is just sort of there. I don't actually know. I'm not a concrete expert, unfortunately. I know, I've really let you all down. However, that one that I spoke about that had been done has now been filled in with concrete, and the things that were stuck onto it, probably to keep it in place, have now been removed, and the concrete is now there, which of course is a big step in Project Ocean's construction, because if you haven't watched my previous episodes or you just don't know what Project Ocean is, then Project Ocean is a concrete structure with a ride situated on top, and between that concrete structure will be a little path, and you can see where that path will go between these two bits where the poles are sticking up. I'm really good at concrete, I know. They made this ride specifically for me because I could do construction updates about concrete. But you can see where the path will go, and there has been one concrete tower completed. On the other side, those steel pole things that I spoke about in the last episode that are on the other side have now been placed onto the other concrete towers, and concrete has been poured into them. You can see on this photo here, going on the angle from if you're walking from the blade, you can see that there is concrete in there, in that tower, which of course, again, is a good milestone for Project Ocean, and I'm sure very soon these bits of steel holding up the concrete, keeping it in place, will be removed and be placed onto the parts of the attraction construction that haven't been built yet, that haven't had concrete poured into it yet. But that is very cool to see concrete. So after all of these concrete towers have been poured and it's all ready, what is left for Project Ocean? I do hear you all screaming. Well, of course, there needs to be a roof for this concrete structure, or a floor in the case of the ride itself, because, of course, the ride is on top, so that needs to be placed in. There needs to be a queue line, there needs to be an exit, and there needs to be the actual ride itself before it's all actually complete. But it is very exciting for the part that we're in so far, and it is going up really, really very quickly. So that is Project Ocean. Let's go and have a look at the rest of Forbidden Valley for some other updates. Now, very unfortunately for everybody ever in this planet, on this planet, there will be no more concrete analogies in this one episode. I know, very disappointing. However, it's very fortunate for me. But if you really do love your concrete analogies, I'm sure they'll resume operation in a few short weeks' time. But looking around the rest of Forbidden Valley, for a start, Alton Towers has reintroduced early ride time, which is something that was discontinued in 2020 due to the pandemic, and it has returned this summer for short breaks, and there are 2 rides on this early ride time, that being the Curse of Alton Manor, and of course, Nemesis Reborn. So if you want some early rides on Nemesis Reborn, and you have booked a hotel stay, then you now can. And other than Nemesis being closed for a few short days, however, it is back in operation now. That is all of the Forbidden Valley and Project Ocean updates and construction. So, are you excited for Project Ocean? I certainly am, and with the towers going up even quicker than I expected. It's just getting me even more excited to find out what type of ride this is. Of course, the rumour is it's going to be a topspin like Ripsaw, but we still don't actually know. That hasn't been confirmed yet. And, of course, Nemesis being in early ride time for hotel guests is always a very welcome addition. So, will you be going to ride Project Ocean whenever it may open? And what do you think? Please do tell me in the comments below. I will hopefully see you all later. Goodbye!